I'm Sonia, and I help people take their power back. And I am live again because I feel like going live right now. So I wanted to talk about something, and then if anybody jumps on, I'll stick around for Q&A. But I've gotten this from multiple people in the last 24 hours. I'm trying to manifest. I'm struggling to manifest. Manifestation just doesn't work for me. What I need you to understand is saying that is a perfect manifestation. Everything is a manifestation. Everything is what you tell yourself that it is. If you tell yourself that you can't manifest, you have to be proven right, making it a perfect manifestation. The law is always working perfectly. You are always experiencing what you are telling yourself you are experiencing. That is how the law works. That is how it has always worked. That is how it is always going to work. You are experiencing whatever you're telling yourself you're experiencing. So if you tell yourself, manifestation doesn't work for me because of this reason, you don't think it's going to work for you, so you tell yourself that it doesn't work, and then your brain showed you the reason why it doesn't work. And now you have accepted it as true, and it will never, quote unquote, work for you because that's what you tell yourself. And the reason that that is true is because it's what you tell yourself and have accepted as true. Hi. If you change that to, I know how to manifest and I always get what I want, guess what has to happen? You have to be proven right. You always have to be proven right. That's all manifestation is. Whatever you tell yourself is true, and you are always fucking right. It's that simple. You're manifesting anyway. You can't not manifest. Everything is what you're telling yourself that it is. Hi. Yeah, so there's just my little rant from you guys who were leaving comments for me yesterday of it doesn't work for me and I'm struggling to do it and it's working perfectly. If you take a look at you and what you're telling yourself all the time, you will see the connection between the bullshit out here and what's going on up here. The law is not defective. It's working perfectly. It's your thinking that is the fucking problem, has always been the problem, and will continue to be the problem if you don't do something about it. Oh, all right. I'm done now. I am off my soapbox. Anybody have anything they want to talk about today for a little bit? Oh, and the other thing is, I don't care what your circumstance is, your whole story that you have to give me. It's a circumstance, and the only reason it's a problem in your life is because you continue to tell yourself that it is, making it a perfect manifestation. That was the other part of it, that if you go and reread your comment of the whole story of what's going on, that's what you're telling yourself is true, and it's a perfect manifestation. I've decided a few days back to stick to my affirmations and never look back. Just had an argument with SP. How can I not think about it? You choose not to think about it and you choose to affirm. You revise it. That never happened. I don't know what you're fucking talking about. That was a bad dream. You stop letting your brain just do whatever the fuck it wants to and take control of it and affirm anyway. That never happened. It doesn't matter. I'm getting what I want. You're choosing victim state where, oh, we argued, so I'm not getting what I want. And it's going to be a perfect manifestation because you're always manifesting. Hi. This morning I lost a few pounds after affirming, and I've been eating whatever I want. I never thought it could happen. I just thought I hate dieting. So this is so cool. That is awesome. That is awesome, Ellie. That is so cool. And the more you understand that it's just your thoughts, and the more you understand that there are no rules, there are no true facts, and that your relationship with food has always been a manifestation of what you've believed about it, why can't you change your view of it? Who cares that scientifically it doesn't make sense? But it does. When you actually understand what's happening in the world, you don't have to accept anything as true. And you have to be proven right. And that's the perfect example. I didn't think this would work, but I just told myself that I'm losing weight without doing anything special to do it. And you hear those stories all the time. I've had those experiences too. Can you share any small or big manifestation success stories just for an inspiration? Any, if you remember how you got it, how it came? How you manifest is by telling yourself that you have what you want. How it shows up in your physical world is none of your business. How things showed up in my world mean nothing to you and your experience. You tell yourself that you have what you want and you watch it unfold. Literally. If you need proof that it's going to fucking happen because, like, I've told you this before, Omesh, you need to practice with shit you don't care about. You don't believe any of this is real. I'm calling you fucking out. You don't believe it. You don't think you can do it. And until you prove it to yourself, I am not going to sit here and give you proof that it fucking works because you're never going to believe me. That's not how this works. This is all about you learning about you and figuring it out for yourself. My success stories are not going to fucking help you. I used to do hours of running and it didn't help. Technically, it should have. It burned so many calories, but my belief that I couldn't lose weight won back then. Oh, girl. Oh, that was me too. I used to work out all the time and diet all the time, and I would lose weight, and then I would stop losing weight. I was like, oh, why not? And it was because of my mindset. It was because of my mindset. I can't lose weight. I'm so fat. Yeah, I had to be proven right. So I stopped killing myself working out, and then the weight would come back. I was like, yeah, because that's how it works. That is how it works. Feeling of calm is now my default. I am the operant power of my reality, perfect in every way. I love that. I love that. Absolutely love that. And it's, if you're not in that place, it's hard to believe you can get to that place, but I've had that same experience and it's fucking amazing. What do you do when you're in a funk, like just feeling depressed and feeling all the human emotions? Personally, I let myself feel however the fuck I want to feel and I affirm anyway. That's what works for me. I tell myself, isn't it wonderful? Everything's perfect on repeat. Because as long as you focus on that you are in a funk and that you feel depressed and that you're having all these emotions and labeling them as bad or whatever you're doing, guess what you're going to continue to experience? This experience is a manifestation of where your mindset is. So you either allow yourself to feel it and then get back to affirming when you feel better after you cry or whatever you need to do, or you affirm through it. For me, the secret was affirming through it. When I was working with my law of attraction coach, it was feel your feelings. You have feelings that you need to feel, and that's why you can't manifest. But you have to feel happy and the feelings you want, because you'd have, if you had the thing, you have to feel those emotions, but your bad emotions don't manifest. But you have to feel those before you can manifest. I don't know. So I was on an emotional roller coaster for over 3 years because I always had feelings to feel. And when I found robotic affirmations, I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I can't. So I just started affirming through it, and that was what broke the cycle of having all these emotions all the time. Has slowed the mind to the point that I can check thoughts and reframe them to my desire. Yeah, it gets to that point. Isn't it fucking crazy? It's when you are in the beginning parts of getting your brain under control, yes, it keeps going back to the things and you keep looking outside of you and making opinions and all the shit. But the more you do it and the more you realize that this doesn't, it is whatever you're telling yourself, shit happens now. And it's like, okay, cool. I'm still getting what I want. Who cares? I got a small success after affirming SP will message me, and she did, but felt so powerful. Well, it wasn't a small success. The way you did that, you could manifest anything that you want. but you're the one labeling it as it was small and it wasn't really what I wanted, and I guess it kind of works. And it's manifesting perfectly. Definitely going to try that. I have always thought of myself as a very emotional person, and while I love that, sometimes when it comes to crying, it's SM. I'm so bad with abbreviations, so I got to push myself to affirm through it. That is my experience, but you got to find what works for you. So much laugh out loud, don't worry. Yeah, listen, I'm an old person. It is what it is. I have definitely learned my lesson through pain, and I am controlling my thoughts more. All of it's an orchestration, you guys. Once you decide that you're going to manifest something, whatever you are going through is getting you where you want to go. No matter what it looks like, no matter how you're even handling it in this moment. It's all working out perfectly. But the more you sit there and tell yourself that it isn't, that's a choice that you are making and is just creating that experience for yourself. There are coaches who say you don't need to control your thoughts. Now I understand that it's crazy not to control them. I don't understand what they... Listen, I've been getting videos that like 50% of the population doesn't have an internal monologue and shit like that. And it's like, I do believe that we all think differently, right? That's why some people can like vividly visualize and other people can't visualize at all. But your thoughts, like how you view the world and what you are telling yourself is your experience, is your experience. And you can use however you're naturally thinking to view things differently, and then your experience changes. I don't get the people who are like, no, just let your thoughts do whatever, and it's your emotions. It's fucking wild to me. Do you ever feel lonely in this journey? What I mean is, I don't talk to people about manifesting because they look at me like I'm crazy, so I often feel very alone with no one to share my success. I have manifested without trying people who are into manifesting. I'm very good being alone. Like, I am very much so just like a lone wolf and pretty much always have been. So I started affirming things like, the thing that was my problem was I had a belief that comes from my family of we just don't know the right people. And that plagued me forever in all areas of my life. And I stopped telling myself that. I know all the right people find me. And as long as you're focused on that no one is into manifesting and that you feel so alone, guess what you got to fucking experience? You're perfectly creating that for yourself. So true, and the people who do know about it, about manifesting, think of it as law of attraction bullshit. Again, you're creating that experience for yourself. Past behavior of SP makes me feel guilty of manifesting them, even if I explain myself that I am manifesting a changed person. I would work more with manifesting and prove to yourself that manifesting is real and how it works, and then decide if you even want this person in the first place. If you unconditionally love this person and truly want to be with them, why is there feelings of guilt of wanting to be with the version of them that loves and adores you and unconditionally loves you back? If you can't forgive them for the past and you can't see them differently, and this is going to plague your entire relationship, hi. What do you think about the common belief if he wanted to, he would? It's whatever you tell yourself is true is true. That is the law. It's like gravity. It is always true about everything. If that's what you believe, then that's what you're going to experience. He's not doing what I think he should be doing, so he must not want me, and if he wanted to, he would, because that's how all men function. It couldn't just be that he's busy and he would, you know, he has shit going on in his life that he has to take care of. I'm not the priority in this moment. You pushed out. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Very much agree with that point. If you don't unconditionally love the person, you'll accept the old stuff and get the best version of SB. Yeah. I don't think people understand that love is supposed to be unconditional. You love the person anyway, even if they fucked up. If you cannot forgive them, why do you want to be with them? I don't understand that in people. I fucking don't get it. That to me is your self-concept of I don't deserve better than that. Thank you. I will do that. You're welcome, Rhonda. What can we do? Sometimes I feel demotivated or to even affirm sometimes and see nothing in the 3D after weeks, feel sad. How do we get back without being sad? You affirm anyway. If you cannot just affirm anyway, I don't know why you're even watching me. Honestly. That is always my fucking answer. You affirm and you persist. I don't give a fuck how I feel. I don't give a fuck what just happened in front of me. I don't give a fuck how devastated or how impossible it seems. I'm going to affirm anyway. I don't give a fuck how I feel. I don't give a fuck if I'm motivated. I do it anyway. And now it's my default. And now I can't not fucking affirm. It's just what my brain does. But you don't have the discipline to fucking do that. And that's why nothing in your life is going to change. I'm just going to be fucking honest with you. I see sometimes